Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Mighty Military, the channel that brings you the realest, rawest military aviation breakdowns on the planet. Today, we're talking about something that just dropped, and it's a massive flex from Russia at the Dubai Airshow 2025. For the first time ever, in public, the Su-57E export felon just showed exactly how its secret side weapons bays work, popping out a short-range air-to-air missile in flight like it's no big deal. Bro, they literally opened the side bay, extended a missile on a launcher, let the world see it, then sucked it right back in, all while flying past the crowd. Years of does it even work speculation? Dead, buried, gone. Russia just said, yeah, we got quick reaction dogfight missiles hidden in the wing roots, fully stealth compatible, and here's the receipts. So sit back because this one is juicy. Let's go frame by frame. First things first, this happened on the 21st of November 2025. UAC dropped the official video, and then the Su-57E prototype, tail number T50-9, did the exact same sequence live during the flying display in Dubai. You see the jet coming in hot, rolls slightly, and then bam, right at the wing root where those sleek canoe-shaped fairings are, one of the side bay doors cracks open. It's not a big dramatic trap door like on the F-22 or F-25, it's a super narrow hinge line, almost like a shark gill. Then this launcher arm pushes the missile out into the airflow. Missile is fully exposed for like 2 or 3 seconds, nose pointed forward, fins folded, ready to rip, and then smoothly retracts back inside and the door closes flush again. Clean, silent, terrifying. This isn't some static mock-up on the ground. This is full hydraulic actuation under real flight loads, real G, real speed. And they did it in front of everybody. Customers, competitors, intelligence agencies, you name it. Now, what missile are we looking at? 99.9% chance it's an inert training round shaped exactly like the R-74M2, also called K-74M2 or izdeliye 760. This thing is Russia's answer to the AIM-9X Block II and ASRAAM. Completely redesigned airframe to fit inside that tiny 320 by 320 millimeter side bay, clipped fins, reduced cross-section, new imaging infrared seeker called Carfagen 760 that can supposedly lock onto targets at insane off-board sight angles, even through flares better than Western equivalents. Range? Russian sources quietly say 40 to 50 kilometers in the right conditions, which is absolutely bonkers for a short-range missile. We're talking almost medium-range performance now. And the motor has extended burn time so it doesn't bleed energy in the terminal phase. One of these in each side bay, 4 R-77M or the new izdeliye 810 long-range missiles in the main tandem bays, plus maybe 2 Kh-58 USHK anti-radiation missiles or Kh-69 cruise missiles in the forward bay. That's a walking apocalypse that still looks stealthy on radar until the doors pop. This side bay concept is genius when you really think about it. Every other stealth fighter in the world either sacrifices dogfight capability when they go fully internal, or they hang AIM-9Xs on external wingtip rails and kiss their RCS goodbye the moment they need close-in weapons. Russia said, nah, we're putting the dogfight missiles inside too, but we're not going to make you open the big main bays and light up like a Christmas tree every time a bandit gets close. Instead, you just crack open these tiny side doors for 2 seconds, the seeker gets eyes on target, you ripple fire, doors close again, and you're back to stealth. It's the perfect mix. You can still carry a heavy seed or strike load internally, penetrate deep, kill SAM radars, and if some enemy fighter or manpads tries to jump you at the merge, you've got 2 of the nastiest heat seekers on the planet ready to launch instantly. That's why they showed the Kh-58 USHK anti-radiation missiles a few days earlier, and now the side bay dogfight missile. They're showing the full package. Come into our airspace, we'll blind your radars first, and if you still manage to get close, we'll cook you at knife fight range, all without ever going external. And let's talk export game for a second. This wasn't an accident that they chose Dubai. Half the air forces in the Middle East, North Africa, and Asia are sitting there watching. Algeria has been linked to Su-57 for years. Iran wants it bad, Ethiopia, Vietnam, maybe even India down the line if the Su-57 starts looking more reliable than their own programs. Russia's screaming from the rooftops, look, our export felon is not a half-baked prototype. It's a fully functioning stealth weapon system with working internal bays for every mission. Seed, deep strike, air superiority, dogfight, all in one jet. They know the F-35 is politically impossible for a lot of these countries. Rafale and Typhoon are insanely expensive, and the Chinese J-20 isn't for sale. Su-57E just became the only realistic 5th-gen-ish stealth fighter a ton of nations can actually buy. And now they've proven the tricky side bays actually work in flight. That's a massive confidence booster for any Air Force thinking of signing the check. Also, low-key psychological warfare against the West. NATO analysts have been saying for years, yeah, but those side bays probably don't work. They're too small, the missile can't lock, the doors will jam, blah, blah. Russia just rolled up to the biggest air show in the region, popped the bay open in broad daylight, showed the whole sequence in slow motion, and basically said, here, film it in 4K, send it back to Langley in Paris, we're done playing. This is the clearest public look we've ever had at how the felon actually fights with all doors closed until the very last second. So, where does this leave us? Simple. The Su-57 just went from interesting but questionable Russian stealth project to, holy crap, this thing is actually maturing into a real multi-role stealth platform with no obvious weaknesses in the weapons department. Stealth? Check. Heavy internal strike load? Check. Long-range air-to-air? Check. And now instant dogfight capability without breaking stealth? Big, fat check. Russia might be late to the 5th-gen party, but they're showing up with a full bar, working bays, modern missiles, and a price tag that makes the F-35 look like solid gold. If you're mind blown right now, hit that like button hard, drop a comment. Do you think the R-74M2 in those side bays can actually hang with AIM-9X Block 2 or Python 5 in a real dogfight? And most importantly, subscribe and turn on the bell, because the second Russia drops the first live fire footage from those side bays, we're going to be all over it. This is Mighty Military, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.